I got him like, he ain't leave college for this. 1, 2.
Folks, what's going on? Welcome to an episode of Foresight. It's your boy Arden talking to you.
Yeah, and it's your boy Will.
Episode 73 of the show. We are recording this on Sunday, February 17th, 2019. It is a rare Sunday appearance for us, but hey, man, we got a podcast to record, and we got to do what we got to do. First things first. For you people, man. Come on, man. Plus, it's fun. Like, I don't know what I would do if there was a week in which we just couldn't record somehow, some way. I may be sad, to be honest. I really do. I really may be sad now.
Yeah, I will. I've been telling people a lot. I've been telling people this a lot recently. I remember like when we first started, I tell you this too.
Yeah.
And I kind of hated doing it. Like I don't hate doing it because I love talking about the culture and everything.
Yeah.
So I would just hate listening back to it, and like for me, hate listening back, I would just be like, oh, this is just something I do. But now it's just like something I love. Like I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, when I first started the podcast, it was cool. It was just something to do. But now it's like something I love, something I care about, and it's dope. And now I see a lot of people doing podcasts though. But we've been in this joint for how long? Like 2-3 years.
Over 3 years now.
3 years, yeah.
Over 3 years.
My barber said to me, he's like, you still doing your podcast, right? I'm like, yeah, every week. And then he's like, yeah, I see a lot of people starting to do podcasts now. I was like, yeah, but we've been doing that joint for like 3 years. So we've been on the way. We saw the future.
Exactly. We been saw the future. And what was funny was I remember even thinking back to like maybe like the first year and a half, we would meet up like every so sporadically. Like we used to meet up like, I kid you not, maybe like every month and a half to record a show.
It'd be like once a month, probably like once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Like that's why like the numbers that they're like, yo, y'all been doing it for 3 years, but y'all only on episode 73. It's like we wasn't as consistent until like last year. We're starting to do it every week. So we here and we've been doing this.
Yeah, we've been doing this. Foresight, man. We're cooking up, man. Y'all shook up. I'm
better too. Like,
oh, for real. Man, folks are knowing. Folks are, you know, they're creating the movements. That's why I
be entering. Shout out to my boy David from my old. Yeah. He kind of like doing what the CC doing.
Yeah.
The CC show, but he's doing it like for like White Plains and like the town basically. Yeah. Everybody be tuned in and there'd be like a lot of rap talk on it almost every day. A lot of rappers hopping up there, they be asking me, oh, when can I get on the Foresight? What can I? They'll call me up and I just be shaking my head with my ski mask on like this.
How about this? You're automatically disqualified from coming on the show if you spell out Foresight with the number 4 space side. Yeah. That's an automatic disqualification, bro.
One person wrote, like he was my man, so of course he knew how to write it. But
yeah, like
one person spelled the whole joint out how we spelled it on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Like Foresight.
Yeah.
He wrote it. He was like, oh, because it was an artist up there. His song was kind of trash. So my man commented was like, yo, Will, you gonna have him up on the Foresight podcast? I had to write back, don't play with me.
Don't play with me. Don't play with the team and I, freaking. And also, let me also say this too. Of course, quick birthday shout out. Gotta give a birthday shout out because it's February 17th. So a GOAT was born, freaking 56 years ago. Michael Jeffrey Jordan in Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn, New York. So happy birthday, Michael Jordan, the GOAT, the undisputed GOAT.
One of my friends, his name is Jordan, and his birthday is actually today too.
Seriously? Shout out to him, man. Yo, shout him out. Give him a birthday shout out. Free.
Shout out to my boy Jordan, aka Haitian Jack.
Oh my God.
He loved that. His name is Jordan, and Jordan's birthday is the same day as his. They think he has like a Jordan tattoo just because he doesn't play ball. It's trash. He doesn't play ball at all, but he loves Michael Jordan just because his name is Jordan.
Shout out
Jordan,
to them,
they
man.
have the same last name. I mean, his first name is Jordan's last name.
Shout out to them, man, for real. Blessings to be. I ain't gonna look. I'm getting into astrology a little bit, but I can't act like I still know every sign. Whatever sign you are, that's born in between the signs.
I'll never be known in signs.
Happy birthday to you.
I only know certain signs because of like a she was this sign. So
Yep.
I guess this is this sign's mom.
Yep.
I hope you know new dates.
Shout out to y'all. Keep doing what y'all do. Motherfucking, make sure you follow us on social media at Foresight Pod. You know where to find us on goddamn Twitter and Instagram. Help us with the YouTube channel. Again, you can't say nothing about it. Full-length episodes have been up. It's up to date, including episode 72. We also got the reaction videos on deck. We're gonna have more of those coming soon.
Yeah, I'm liking the YouTube page. I was actually like now because
Yeah.
I'm a YouTube guy. Like,
Yeah.
I like to watch. Like I listen to our podcast like while I'm working because I can listen to music, but I like to like watch.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another reason I was stressing YouTube because other people was like, yo, I want to watch your joints.
Yeah.
So actually, like, I think I watched like 2 of our joints, and I never really even listened to a whole episode, but I watched like the whole joint on the YouTube. It was dope.
And that's why y'all need to make sure you subscribe and watch. We fulfilling needs out here. Shout out to Wills for finally getting back into the playlist game. Check out Will's latest 2 joints. We got Name a Better Duo, which is a playlist dedicated to Lil Wayne and Drake. Also check out the guest list. They're both available on Apple Music. Will's, give the folks your Apple Music ID. Is it Will's Fargo?
I think it's Will's Fargo.
Will's Fargo. So again, WILLZ Fargo.
Yes.
Check that out. And that's just that, man. I think that's all for announcements. I have a quick story to tell. It was a valuable lesson I learned last weekend. So I'm in the city last Saturday night, and I was covering a basketball game at Columbia. So the game ends, and I'm immediately thinking like, yo, I'm bored. I want to do something. I don't feel like going back home just yet. So I'm thinking about things to do. And it also was during that time, Wills, that I realized like the only thing I really miss about being in high school was the ability to like randomly pop up at your friend's house and hang out because you knew that's where there was going to be more than likely. Like, that's what I miss, because it's like, if this was 8 years ago and I'm at home chilling and I'm bored, chances are for a while, yeah, I can hit up my friends. I can also just be like, you know what? I'm just going to walk over to my friend's house and they're going to be there and they're going to welcome me with open arms because we're homies, like, we're bros, so we're just going to chill and hang out. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. And one of my best friends hits up the group chat and goes, yo, so I'm back home. He was away for 2 weeks because he recently just landed a job with TSA.
Yeah.
So he was down south doing like some like orientation with them or whatever. So we talking, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, yo, I kind of have the urge to go to a strip club. And he's like, word? He hits me with the wide eye emoji, like, word, you for real? Like, we out? I'm like, yeah, man, I think we out. I want to pay a couple bills tonight. You know,
already taxes must have hit.
yeah, hey, when I go to the strip club, I tell people, somebody's light bill's getting paid. Light bill, phone bill. I'm all about these strippers and the kids, perhaps. You know what I mean? The bills gotta be paid. And if you gotta get paid through me, I'm gonna be the one to help pay it. You feel me? You gotta work for this $20 lap dance.
Shout out to the strippers. I know a girl that just started stripping.
For real?
Yeah.
How old is she, if you don't mind telling?
I believe she's probably like 24, 23, around that age.
One day I want to have a stripper on the show. I want to talk to them.
She fucks with she's cool. Like I talk to her like mostly about music too. Like she's in tune. Like she's even in tune with like local music and all that. Like she be posting like she listens to all this shit. Like every time I post like a song, she'll be like, oh, that song is fire. Or when new albums drop, she'll be like, oh, have you heard this joint? I don't really like. So she's in tune. Like she'll probably be a dope guest. And the stripper thing, she kind of like just put that out there, and she was like at least trying to keep it a secret. But now, I think she don't care. I think she put it out there. I think she recently just put it out there a few days ago. But yeah, it would be dope to talk to her. But I would like, we should just give her like a little more time in the game because she's fresh, fresh in the game, like only like a month in. Yeah, so I would like want to see I would let her rock for a few months.
See how her career
see how. I mean, but shout out to her because I think she's only been doing it for like a few weeks, a month, and I think she started off at like some like like low-key club or whatever. Now I think she was doing like cityscapes and some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out to her.
I want to talk to a rookie of the year. I do. I want to talk to a rookie of the year because this was something I also realized again over the course of my night out at the strip club. But just to get back to the main point, I hit him up, bro. We talk. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we meet up in the city. He comes down to meet me in the city. I take him to the spot I've been to a couple times. I think it's called Vivid Cabaret, something like that, whatever. It's in Midtown. Yeah. It's in Midtown Manhattan. So we go, and funny enough, from my last visit there, I got hooked up with free passes. The bouncer was mad cool. He was a brother, so he's talking. I think, and it was also one of the few strip clubs I've been to that lets you wear a hat. Oh, yeah. So I wore my fitted in there, and he's like, "Yo, like you from Boston?" I was like, "No, I'm a huge Red Sox fan though. Like I go every year." So when I left, he goes, "Yo, man, by the way, bomb 4 of these, like 4 free passes. Like they also take you to the one around the corner, whatever." So I'm like, "Yes, thank you so much. I will gladly use these." So we go in, and the first funny moment was I go to the bartender and ask the bartender for change. I think I asked her for change to break what was like $100 bill. Yeah. Me, I'm thinking like, yeah, she's gonna give me back like 5 20s. I'm thinking like she gave me 100 singles. Yeah. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh, I can tell what kind of night this is gonna be because I should have known. But I'm thinking like, all right, whatever. I go, I have this. Oh my God, this beautiful, voluptuous Dominican stripper on. It was lovely. She got $60 out of me off the rip. It was off the rip. First 10 minutes in the game, just walked eye to eye, good contact. I'm not gonna give people the game, but let's just say when I'm in there, they don't necessarily know what I do or who I am. Hashtag fake identity. You know what I'm saying? Can't let them know too much about me because I don't really know too much about them. You feel me? So I ain't gonna let you know about me. You feel me? So we go, $60 here in the first joint. Couple others come through. I maybe get a dance or 2 from them. My boy ends up getting a couple dances as well. And we get up to the main stage where these ones, we start, and this was a thrilling experience, throwing the money up on the strippers. Oh my God. So he was at the stripper bowl. I would contribute maybe like 0.whatever% to that with the money I'm throwing. So it's fun. And let me also say this too, yo. Strippers are great athletes. Oh my God.
The way they be doing that shit on the pool.
Bro, shorties was climbing up on the pole and doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And of course it'll be me to talk to me like, wow, you're very athletic. Wow, what do you do to maintain that kind of balance? So I'm throwing the money up, and this is where I realized I had became the guy in the club. There's mad other dudes in there, right? Yeah. But I start looking around, and I start realizing the strippers are starting to come together. Yeah, they starting to come together, and they starting to look at me. And a couple of them are coming at me, sitting on my lap, throwing my money, and they trying to get me to pay for their dances. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, big fella. I am flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted, big fella. Whoa. And my bro with me, he's laughing because he's just been chilling. He's waiting on like this little Spanish joint to come dance on him, which he did, so he was hyped. But at this point, I realized that, yo, I need to duck for cover because the block is getting hot. And I'm starting to realize that, yo, I might overspend what I was intended on spending in here. So I pretty much ducked out around the corner in the club and just act like I was texting because I really was feeling the pressure. Like, I'm really feeling the pressure.
Yeah, you was like the black dude from Fire Fest when they needed their money and showing up at his crib. He was like, I had to get out of here.
I had to get out of there, bro, because it's getting crazy. One sitting on me, and they're all fine too. One sitting on me, the other sitting on me, the other trying to talk to me as I go to the bar. I'm like, oh my God, this is out of control. I need to get out of the game. I'm looking, I'm seeing like, yo, my intent was to maybe spend a couple hundred. y'all might push me to like 250, 300, and I got bills to pay. I'm like, yo, I need to get out of here. So I'm texting my bro, like, yo, man, I'm just around the corner in case you're looking for me. I ain't leave without you. Because he finally got the dance.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to V Cabaret, man. Shout out to all y'all in there, man. Shout out to all y'all strippers in there that were coming from Florida and Cali, that are new to New York. God bless y'all, man, because y'all really decided to dance out here while it's cold. Yeah, I hope y'all not leaving from a crazy situation that's making y'all come out here. But hey, I appreciate the convos. I hope the light bill or two get paid. You feel me? And I see y'all down the road, man. Like, you already know how it is, man. I'm contributing to the future. You feel me? I'm out here in these streets, lining pockets up.
I remember my strip club days. But my strip club days was when Cardi was dancing, so I used to see Cardi dance a lot. It was nice.
What's the most amount of money you ever spent in a strip club?
I'm a broke nigga, so the most.
No, you definitely had a day where you probably spent the rack.
Almost close to it. Probably like six to 700. It was one of my birthdays though.
Okay.
And yeah, it was good times. I loved it.
What was the last time you went to the strip club?
Last time I went to the strip club was last New Year's.
Okay.
It was only because
So 2018 New Year's.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I saw Cardi in there too, and it was crazy because I'm like, damn, last time I was like really in the strip clubs, he was like dancing, but she was in there like chilling because her best friend Stargram freed her because she's locked up, but she's I guess like a star, she was a bartender too. So Cardi was just there chilling in the bar, like just chilling there with her, had mad money just stacked up and just throwing money at her. Cause I think, she's her best friend. She just throwing money at her. And she had like one security guard just standing there. She was chilling on the bar regular. But it was whack. It was honestly trash.
What a transition.
Because when I used to go to strip club, well, wherever you went, I gotta go because it sounded like fun. Like strippers was dancing on the pole and shit like that. When I used to go to the club, that's all like I used to see bitches on the pole. They come around, dance with you, be lit, music be lit, even the food be lit.
No, I've never eaten at a strip club.
Oh, I have. Yo, I used to love this.
They used to judge people like you for eating at a strip club. They used to say y'all was freak, man.
I would go at the end of the
nasty.
At the end of the night when they had the table lined up with all the food, I'd be so drunk and I just want some rice. I would just always eat the rice. I don't get nothing else. I would just get rice. Like, yo, why you get rice? I'm like, yo, I don't know, but this shit is good right now. But so when I went on New Year's, it wasn't the same. Like, cause this was around the time when they was like the strippers and the bartenders had beef.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was just an Instagram thing.
Nah,
it was real beef because when I got there was no strippers dancing on the pole. They wasn't on the stage, and they were just walking around. But then they wasn't even like dancing. They were just walking around like niggas, but they were strippers because they had the stripper gear with the bags. And they're like, if you touch them, they'll dance with you. But I'm like, yo, it never was like this. I'm like, what is going on?
They used to actually come up to you, initiate conversations.
They see your money. They said like,
yeah.
I remember one time I was so mad.
Make me feel wanted, you know.
We went to Sin City one time, and once they came out with our money and brought us our money, the strippers just flocked over to our section. I'm like, damn, I can't even like caress my money for a second to feel the stash.
I can't even organize my money.
Like I can't even like put some money in my pocket to make it seem like I got less than. They just saw everything and they just came over and just started dancing all crazy. I'm like, oh man, but yeah, shout out to the strippers.
Shout out to the strippers. Great athletes.
Yeah.
Great people. I mean, to hear a stripper's life story, I mean, wow. I mean, because I am that dude. You will find me having a conversation with a stripper in the midst of all the stripper activity.
I'm cool.
That's just what I do.
I met a stripper in Sue's, and this was probably like 2012, 13. Yeah, probably like 2013. Bro, we're still cool to this day. Like,
that's
like we're done cool. But she doesn't even strip no more. She's like a a stylist or whatever. Like,
She too is somebody who can make me talk over. Cause
she knows about the podcast. I already told her to come up here, but she's like, I want to make sure everything. I want to make sure.
Anybody pull up.
I'm like, no, we don't really want to. I mean, we're gonna talk about you being a stylist, but we also want to know about like the stripper journey. But yeah, she's dope or whatever. She knows about the podcast and all that. And I asked her because I told her, I'm like, yo, I want to get you up here. And she's like, okay, just when I'm ready and shit like that. And she had designed like a WWE shirt, like she does, like she collects vintage items and like just changes it around or like make it like to fit a girl, like a crop top or something. And she had like an old WWE shirt. She had did it or whatever, and I was like, yo, I got you. I'll put it on my wrestling page since we got the followers. And of course, I shout her out or whatever.
What are we looking at now? Are we almost at 30K now, brother?
Oh, he was 26 point something.
Crazy. Light stuff.
Yeah, it's about to go up this week. Probably get to 27K because we got the pay-per-view tonight.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We also recording on the day of the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I actually got something to tell you after the show, which I think you'll like a lot to show idea.
Right.
And too. How's Noviana doing?
She's good. Noviana. She's good.
Yo, how many people hit you up with that hilarious video?
Yo, they was crying, bro.
Son, that is hilarious.
I be feeling bad because like, yo, and I don't know how much people like on my followers like listen to the podcast or anything, or we're gonna put this clip out. But I'm sorry, like, if I don't be seeing your DMs, or probably like a day or 2 days later when I post something about my daughter, because I'm not trying to be like mean or anything, but a lot of people be DMing me, like when I post my daughter, if it's something funny or she's just pretty or like on her birthday, and I don't be seeing the DMs until like a day when I do have time to actually sit down and look at all my DMs. I'll just go check, and then there be people that I'll see the DMs like 3-4 days later, and I'll be like, oh, like, and I'll still hit them with the laugh my ass off or some shit. They're probably like, this nigga.
Like, what?
Like, yo, it's not. I'm sorry. And then it's like I have like 2 group chat Instagram joints, and these niggas be sending posts all day, every day, and I be getting tagged.
I'm not in the group chats on Instagram, but I be sending you massive.
Yeah, I be sending each other shit all the time too. But yeah, yo, I'm sorry to those people. Because a lot of people was hitting me up about the Tatiana joint. Yo, I had to hit them back like a few days later, like laughing my ass off and shit like that. So I mean, they probably
Noviana, hilarious. Goddamn hilarious. But to get into the show, I remember a couple years ago, Nicki Minaj came out with a record called No Frauds. And I say that as a way to kind of bring it together because it looks like we may have a fraud alert going on. If you remember from a couple episodes ago when we had Tay on the show, we spoke about the whole Jussie Smollett situation, the actor and singer from Empire, because he was reportedly attacked in Chicago by 2 white male MAGA 11 guys in Chicago who beat him up as he left the subway at 2 a.m. with rope, bleach, and yelling at him, "This is MAGA country." 2 weeks later, turns out they weren't white dudes, there were 2 Nigerians. Already, this is hilarious.
And you know what's crazy? When you just read, you didn't read anything, but what you just explained, I remember when you explained it when it happened, and I laughed, and Taylor was like, don't laugh. And then I explained, I'm like, yo, I just feel like it's a joke. Like, I'm like, yo, who, like, listen to this story. Like, this shit sounds like an episode of Empire.
Yeah. And it's crazy because as the story continued developing, Jesse had an interview on Good Morning America. Jesse gave a little speech at one of his concerts, like not even a week after getting attacked. Then there was the whole thing really about what's been the last few days, which has been Chicago police, even with their corrupt history and whatnot, they've been looking at all of this evidence in the story and they're going, hey man, this might be looking like a hoax, like this might be looking like something fake, because again, the 2 reportedly white dudes ended up being 2 Nigerian brothers. And the 2 Nigerian brothers ended up being dudes who actually know Jesse from, I think, working with him on Empire. So that already alone is like, wait, what? So it wasn't two white people, it was two brothers. Two Nigerians. Nigerians are known as the scammers. No disrespect to my Nigerian brothers and sisters, but hey, let's just call it what it is. And as police searched the crib, they found the bleach, they found the rope, they did find a red hat, and after interviewing them, because they arrested them, they let them go. And now they're at the point where they really want to talk with Jesse, because again, it's like, bro, it's looking like,
yeah, like, bro,
you lied. And
can he go to jail for this?
I think he could, honestly. Like, he could. And I ain't gonna front, like, I ain't wanna see my brothers be put behind them bars, but if this is truly false, like, for real, he gotta suffer. He gotta get something, because what he did, yeah, because what he did is just out of control. Like, it's really out of control, bro. Like, why would you fake, if this is really the case, why would you fake such an attack? Why would you do such a thing, which takes up so much efforts from a police department, especially one in Chicago that already has to deal with a lot of Chicago, because there's motherfucking murders and everything happening at such a crazy rate damn near every day. And it's also, I also feel for, like,
you got the cops out here wasting your time.
Yep.
Your little petty bullshit.
Yep.
Because you getting mad because Empire want to kill you off the show, and so you probably feel like you ain't gonna have shit after Empire. Man, that's selfish as fuck, bro.
It's selfish. It's just weird, because, like, what is that really gonna do? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do
that? Like, you gonna make him feel bad? Like, oh, I feel bad for him. He just got gay bashed by some dudes in mad ass. Let's keep him on the show.
Yeah.
Nigga, no, man, I'm killing you all, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely killing you all, bro.
You are dying immediately.
You might. What season is this?
Like 5 or whatever.
It's about to be S05 EP02. Jesse, whatever his name is on Empire, dead.
Jamal Lyon, gone. It's just wild, bro, because it's like, what was I about to say? It also makes it hard if you're somebody that is, like, gay and black, you know? Whether you're both or if you just either side, because you already have the opposition, right? The right side or the anti-gay side or whatever. They're always looking for reasons to not believe you and to not believe these things happen. So if you have this thing continue to develop to where it looks as if that it really was fake and that you had to include Trump supporters in this makes it very hard for anybody that, again, that is black, that is gay, that may be a combination of both. Because they can just point to you and be like, well, remember the whole Jesse situation, the actor from Empire? You know, when he acted out and said that two white MAGA-loving people jumped him and that wasn't the case, and it was actually two black people?
Yeah.
Like, that is just nuts, bro. And it's, Jesse, I really hope for your sake, man, that you wasn't lying, bro. Because if you was lying, it's really over for you. Like, I'm not rocking with you, bro.
I believe. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but I just think it's cap. I just think he's lying. The whole story. That's how. Like, I don't want to like say that's how I felt, but that was in the back of my mind. I'm like, yo. When I first heard the story, the first thing that came to my mind is this is either like for Empire ratings or for him somehow. Like, cause I just didn't. I'm like, why are niggas walking around with a noose at 2 a.m. Like. Who, like, what is this, bro? Like,
and it definitely wasn't for Empire, because I think, what were they saying? They said the promotion was really going towards his music career. So this is not even the thing about Empire, and I don't think Empire has even made like a statement about this. They just been chilling, bro.
Yeah, and
they getting up for the return of the show next month.
You get beat up like this, and then you outperform in what, like a few days later?
Yeah, like a week or so later.
Yeah, like get out of here.
And you giving Good Morning America interviews. It's
talking about my lawyer said I shouldn't say this, but
I'm the gay Tupac.
He said that. Oh no, I'm out. Next subject.
I'm the gay Tupac. Like, I was like, alright, relax.
Nah, I'm out.
Relax.
I'm really out.
I am out
with the
man. Really said I'm the gay Tupac. Like, it's
different.
For real. This is gay Tupac.
Bro, I'm saying
gay
like, yo,
Tupac?
I'm mad he said that, and I'm kind of glad I didn't even hear that. And I don't want to.
Gay Tupac. Oh snap! I dropped the Snickers. Gay Tupac. God damn. Another thing that I've been saying goddamn this week was I was watching. Hey, look, man. I know a lot of y'all in the culture be getting mad at DJ Vlad. Hey, look. I watch DJ Vlad. All right. I watch the interviews.
I used to, but I hate it, bro. He's such like. He sounds like a cop. Like,
and here's the thing, he does.
He wants to know everything, and like I don't know, he just sounds just.
No,
like
you're right. He does sound like an op, but it's like, why does all of these young dudes or whoever still go on the show?
Yeah, I know. Same thing. I be saying that too. I'm like, everybody still goes up there.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to go to I used to faithfully go to Vlad.com in WorldStar like every day, just to see what's going on. Like I'll watch some of his interviews, but they gotta be like somebody I care about.
I like the interviews he be doing with like the old heads. Like,
yeah, those are cool.
Like he had one this week with a dude named Miles James. He used to work with Suge Knight and Death Row. He was like a former gang member. So I watched that because anything about Tupac and Death Row, I'm always gonna watch.
Yeah.
So that was a really good interview.
Yeah,
but everything else,
that's something I watch. Yeah, like I watch his joint with Biggs. I look up to Biggs, so I'll be watching all his interviews. I'll watch some of the joints. I remember some of the funny ones, like the boy from I don't want to say New Day, but what was the group when they had the you a jerk.
Oh, the New Boys.
New Boys. New Day. He had an interview up there where he was
the tall dude, right?
Yeah, he was talking about how like he went back to selling drugs and all this other stuff.
Started crying.
Yeah,
since their PlayStation weed.
Like shit like that. I watched that. Of course, everybody watched the Soulja Boy one.
No, that one with the New Boys was sad as hell though.
Yeah. my boy.
It was so sad, bro.
My boy Woo, he from out here, but he moved to Maryland. Shout out to him. He said the same thing when that joint came out. We was watching. I sent the link in the group chat. He was like, man, that shit funny as hell, but man, that shit sad as fuck.
It's so sad. He's like, man, I'm just in the crib. Like, some weed and then these dudes start coming and rob me.
Because I had the snow buddies.
Nobody's starting to run back and get my sister, bro. Like, it was so sad. Like, I had to cut the interview short. I'm like, bro, this is so depressing. Like, and your group broke up because you let Tinashe break up the group. Like, that's what you were saying? Like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, I fell off, bro. Like, it was just crazy. It was just motherfucking crazy. I'm like, nah, man, we can't have that. But yeah, the reason why I was saying about DJ Vlad, folks, was because 6ix9ine's baby mama, Sarah, she was on the show and they did her interview, and the purpose of the interview was the fact that, you know, after obviously 6ix9ine has basically come out as an informant and he's testifying and snitching on everybody and whatnot, Vlad is hitting her up. Not hitting her up, what am I saying? Vlad is interviewing her and going like, hey, how are you doing? Like, in the aftermath of all this. She's explaining how she's doing, how her daughter's doing and whatnot. And then she begins reading the paperwork. So she's reading all of this paperwork from 6ix9ine's case so far. And to make a long story short, it appears that based on 6ix9ine's full cooperation with the government in his abiding by them in terms of snitching and testifying against Shotty and the rest of Treyway and whatnot, it appears 6ix9ine could get out of jail and not face any time at all. Wills, how do you feel about that if this is indeed true?
I don't respect 6ix9ine. I'm not gonna support 6ix9ine after this because like you started all this shit or whatever. Like no, like all the shit that they did, especially like the whole like I knew he was a snitch and I knew he was gonna do all this shit. Like I predicted the future. Like I kind of knew what route he was going. I knew he was gonna go to jail. But honestly, I didn't know he was gonna snitch like that. Like I knew he was probably gonna tell, but the way this guy is telling and shit, like it's just kind of like disgusting. And me being like from where I'm at, like in the hood, and we're raised like not to snitch or whatever. And I mean, if you have to snitch, you have to snitch. Like if it, like I'm not gonna say don't snitch or whatever, because if it's somebody you don't know or you don't give a fuck about, like I mean, I don't wish jail on anybody or whatever, but like I don't know. I don't know. I was raised like not to tell. Like even like if my brother do something or whatever, like my mom asks, we not telling on each other. Like that's just how it was. So me seeing him telling, what really got me tight was the Kuda beat thing. Because it's just like the whole Chief Keef thing and all this
That's
other
really
you spark that up or whatever, then you're on your phone while TMZ's recording you, saying, I got a 30 pack on your head, blah, 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 this and that. And then you got your mans at home in Brooklyn, Kuda B, that's not out there with you in LA, and you talking about you got 30 bands. A nigga like Kuda B probably never seen 30 bands. I mean, he's probably never had it for himself. So that money, all he gotta do is go let a shot over. These niggas is young. I'm not calling them young and dumb.
Young and dumb, bro. Yeah, that's just keep it above.
He's gonna go do that for that money. Then you're gonna go rat him out when he was actually one of the people still sticking up for you after you done told on Shadi and everybody else. Like I went to Kuda B's Instagram probably like a week before that happened. He's still holding 6ix9ine down, talking about this and that. He gonna get out soon, this and that. Next thing you know, you snitching on men. It's like that shit is corny just so you could get out. Like, and then that's selfish. And then like it's kind of what you saw what Boosie said.
Yeah. Yeah,
and it's kind of like what Boosie said. Now your family's in danger, all type of shit, bro. Like just because you put certain people in jail, that mean they don't have connects out here in the streets. People that's mad that their family's in jail, like now you got Shadi in jail, he has kids. What about his kids? Like how they gonna feel and knowing that you're the reason that he's in jail, whatever? They're gonna be on your ass, bro. Like whatever you do, and if you get no time, bro, you might as well like just change your name, go somewhere. Like don't even try to rap, like, cause I feel like it's a dub for you, like.
Oh man, he can't do that, bro. Like he can't. The idea of making music at this point is just mute. And, you know, because I was also hearing the opposite side when it came to the whole thing about Tekashi pretty much snitching. And the opposite side, as they were playing devil's advocate, was they were saying, well, what would you do if the dudes that you were involved with were also the same dudes that smashed your baby mother, was extorting you, that were like pushing you to do this, that, and the third. And I'm like, that is still true, but it's like, I'm still not feeling bad for the dude because it's like, bro, you still went down that lane. Like, you still went down that lane of actually enabling these things in terms of wanting to do the crimes that were involved in the game. Like, for example, there's plenty of other rappers that are part of gangs or affiliate themselves with gangs. Like that doesn't mean they're gonna actually go out there and sell heroin and do drive-bys.
Like doing it, like
we've known Wayne to be a blood for God knows how long. You've never heard of Wayne actually taking part in gang activities with Bloods. Like,
bro, that's what I'm saying. A lot of most of these rappers are gang, Gunna, Lil Baby, they're crip. Like, do you see them acting the way they act? Yeah. They came out the same. Like, do you see Lil Baby running around? A lot of people don't even know Lil Baby's crip. You gotta like really listen to his music and like watch like his doc, and you gotta know to know he's crip. Like, you really gotta. He's not out here running around, this and that. Like, yo, bro, like, calm down. Like, he was out here looking like a whole, like, bozo. Like, I don't know, bro. He was just, like, I fucked with him. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't fuck with him when he was out. Of course. I'm just kind of mad that, like, I already knew he was, like, not about this life. But the way he's telling is just like, bro, what are you doing it for? Because it's just like, you gonna come home and face no time, like, nobody's gonna respect you, bro. Like, honestly.
And it's
like,
really not safe.
Like Academics posted like a song that him and
you see why I don't like Academics. You see why I don't like
them. Do y'all ready? Y'all want this little AK and 6ix9ine? Do y'all want this or whatever? Nobody wanted it, bro. Even Meek Mill commented and was like, "Yo, boy is a rat. We don't condone that no more. Stop posting this fool. Post some real shit." And then it's just like, bro, like, get out and like nobody's gonna fuck with, especially like a lot of niggas, like Meek, like niggas that try to talk to son, like Bro, I don't know. I mean, I understand he does have a daughter, so I do understand, like, he probably wants to be in her life.
But still,
man, bro, like, you should have been thinking about your daughter while you was out here doing all this dumb shit.
That's the thing that still just gets to me. It's like what we just said, bro. And it's like even what you just did in terms of naming the examples. It's like, yo, it's risky that you want to be affiliated with these cats.
Yeah.
You choose to do that. Okay, cool. But what made you decide that, all right, I'm really about to go all in with my involvement? Like, why would you want to sell drugs?
Yeah, like,
why would you want to organize a hit? Why would
the
you
person making the money? Like,
why are you taking part in robberies? Like
what's wrong with you, bro? Like, excuse me, you trying to get street cred, bro? They already like whatever blessed you in like 9 tray, like your blood, you're rapping, bro. Make that money or whatever. What are you doing? What are you selling drugs for, bro?
Just make the money and empower those dudes. Like,
just
get shoddy in them dudes like jobs. Like, just put them up. Like have them as the muscle. Like, don't
out here trying to fit in. Like, if that's the case, then stop doing this rap shit. Give this to somebody that really want it. And I hate shit like this because it's like people out here that really want it, and like they wouldn't be doing this shit, bro. Like, it just pisses
You know what Tekashi's situation reminds me of? Even though I know a lot of people out there when they're gonna hear this, they can be like, yo, Arden, you bugging. But if you really think about it, it's true. What Tekashi's going through right now is similar to what Tupac went through with the first and second shooting of his life. The first shooting being that he was running the streets of New York, being involved with the guys like Haitian Jack and a lot of those guys. Yeah. And it caught up to him because around the same time he had caught that sexual abuse case, it was because pretty much them other dudes that were involved, they pretty much did that to the girl. And some of those same dudes were the ones that shot him at Quad. So it's very similar because it's like, yo, Pac, it's like, yeah, Pac may have done some things in the streets that may have made him like legit, but he still wasn't about that life. And by him running around and making those decisions, it landed him in jail and got shot the first time. The second time that killed him literally came because went to death row, thought he was MOB, thought he was a blood. He wasn't that. And the reason why he was killed because this dude had the nerve, the audacity to run up on a full-blown crip in Vegas. Orlando Anderson snuffed the dude and ends up getting shot. And all of that kind of goes back to what we were saying about 6ix9ine before we move on, man, which is, yo, if you trying to fit in and you in these situations, like, bro, let the people who's supposed to deal with that. Like, your involvement's already what it is, bro. Like, what are you trying to prove with your loyalty by putting your life in danger? You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna feel bad for you. Like, I'm not gonna. Like, nobody's gonna feel bad for you. Like, I remember even with the Joe Budden podcast, they was talking yesterday about, like, hypothetically what his music career would be. And I remember saying to myself, and I even tweeted, I was like, his last album, he was going more towards the party records and the reggaeton records, and they was hitting, and those records still play now. But realistically, you can't put those out. Buddy's gonna go in witness protection. He got no choice but to go in witness protection.
I mean, unless he goes into straight reggaeton and they accept him over there, then that's dumb. But like, I know that rapping shit, all that screaming shit is dumb. Like, even if the beat fire or whatever, I don't even know where you gonna get a beat from. Cause who gonna mess with you, bro? Like, everybody gonna look at you as like a goofy, and nobody's gonna want to be affiliated with a rap in the rap game. Like, oh, you fucking with 6ix9ine, you a rap too. Like, I'm good, bro. Like, niggas don't want that attached to them. So I believe like it might be slow for him. You don't even see nobody out here screaming free 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but that 4, oh yeah, that free 6ix9ine, yeah. But
yeah, now it's like after all that, you don't see that.
Streets is done. Streets is done. And let me also say this too, man. My freaking YNW Melly finally confirms to me that I think I'm getting sick and tired of rappers who actually live their raps. Because
I got murder on my
bro, he meant that.
I know.
He meant that. And I'm sick and tired. I want all y'all to go back to lying to me. I want all y'all to be actors because this is not cool. This is scary, bro.
Yeah, go back to the line to me.
For real, this is scary, bro. Like, a cat who literally sings a song like Murder in My Mind so vividly and so detailed, and next thing you know, he's actually involved with 2 murders of his friends. Nah, man, all y'all rappers gotta go back to lying. Like, let's just go back to lying. Let's just go back to keeping it cool, because that's scary.
Yeah.
That is motherfucking scary, bro. Like,
He looks scary.
he looked like I was watching interviews of him, and I'm like, yo, he did that.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, like I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo,
He
he
would be stacking in his videos and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, how you even know how to do all that?
yeah, right? The coordination.
Like, I got murder on my mind. I'm like, damn,
The coordination, but
how do you memorize that?
But bro, like, it's just crazy to think like you murdered 2 of your friends and then you stage it like it's a drive-by.
Boy, it's crazy.
Yuck.
I was like,
Yuck.
damn, it's kind of smart when I heard about it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Lil's his friends. Be careful. Moving forward.
I would never do that like that. But I'm just saying, I'm just like, oh, that's kind of smart. But I also heard that they're pinning it on him because he knows a dude or dudes that actually did shoot his friend, but he just didn't want to snitch. Like, he just don't want to snitch on him, type shit. So and I heard like the fans know he knows. So just because they don't want to snitch, they're like pinning it on him or something. That's what I heard. But
So they gonna
this is just one of them. Like, I'm just reading the thread in Twitter.
But still, like, if that was the case, they want to like force him to.
Yeah.
Like it's a lose-lose. Like,
Yeah, like if you don't tell us, then you're about to do life for this. Like,
and if you do tell us,
then you can go out and have murder on your mind.
if that's snitching on my mind.
Yeah, then he gonna be
Baby
labeled
shot
as
again.
he gonna be labeled as a snitch.
25. I didn't want to do it because I want to be outside.
I wanna be outside.
So I went to the detective. I kicked in the door. I said I know everything and I can't tell you more. See, I got the flow right. The shooter came in a whole car and he round the block. He put the Glock out right there and he popped a shot. My homie took 5 in the chest and he died. I thought I had a shot back, but I went back inside. Oh,
Yo, this nigga just remixed it.
yeah, that's it, man. Hey, y'all need some flows? How
That
that?
was perfect. That was like, did you see Almighty J?
Yeah.
Tatiana?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect, just like that.
Snitching on my mind. Yo, that is disgusting.
I got snitching on my mind.
They try to give me 25 to life. Yo, that is wild, bro.
6ix9ine in the remix.
Yeah, stupid. That is crazy.
I told them all y'all stupid.
I told y'all all y'all stupid. They let me out because I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
That is funny as hell. But to brighten up the mood in here, because too much jail and murder, then it's on the Lord's Day we're recording, so I'm not on all that. But All-Star Weekend is currently going on, and last night was the All-Star activities like the slam dunk contest, 3-point shootout, the skills challenge, all that stuff.
Why was there so much niggas in the 3-point challenge?
Oh, they just turned it up this year.
Yeah, yo, bro, I'm sitting there watching. They keep announcing more people coming up.
Word, right?
Like, damn.
Yeah, bro, they was like, everybody's in this club. They was like, Kirby Brothers,
Even
you're in it.
Word, when I seen his brother, but then when I seen him come, I'm like, damn, everybody's up in this
Dirk, you're in. Y'all all took part of this for Joe Harris to win. Shout out to Joe Harris.
Shout out to
Shoot,
Joe Harris.
you know, Brick was in the playoffs right now, but still, that's funny. But what to me was crazy was in the dunk contest last night, freaking Quavo and J. Cole were actually involved because 2 dunkers used them. Shout out to my boy Hamidou Diallo from Queens.
I think from home. He's from Queens?
Yeah, from Left Rack. Freaking won the dunk contest. I've been following Hami for years, bro. Like, I seen him play live and everything. That boy was nice. Went from Queens to freaking Kentucky to now playing in OKC. For the performance he did, he used Quavo for his championship dunk. Quavo held the ball up. He jumped over Quavo. And then J. Cole was involved with Dennis Smith Jr., you know, Fayetteville Boys, and Cole throwing the alley. But what I really want to get to is this. Cole got up there and almost yammed it. He almost yammed it in a motherfucking Ben and Jerry's hoodie and then some chillaxing shoes. I was very impressed.
And he didn't even get that much speed. If anything,
he took one dribble.
One dribble.
One power dribble.
That was low key off the vert a little bit. And he got up there too. I was like, what?
Yeah, I saw it on your story.
Yeah,
I watched your story and that was my first time I actually seen how close he was to dunk.
Yeah, like that.
I was like, oh.
When I seen it, I was just like, what? And then I had to record it, so I'm recording it. And I'm like, yo, he really got up there.
Son, I was like, hey. And Quavo played in a celebrity game, dropping 27. Hey, I would say this too. I ain't gonna front, bro. I think I could bust Quavo's ass, man. I think so, cause I'll be watching
his clips like right before we got over here, and I was just talking to my brother about it, cause my brother's a lefty too, and my brother's like nice because he's a lefty, and I was like, oh, that's why Quavo nice, cause he a lefty just like you, or whatever. He's like, yeah, lefties be different cause they could work with both hands.
Nah, that's a fact. Lefties are mad annoying.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
Lefties are mad annoying.
Oh my god.
I still play ball. I play like men's leagues and stuff. Lefties are terrible to defend. Because they just do whatever they want.
Yeah, they could go whichever side they want. I seen that with my brother. I'm like, damn, this nigga goes to both sides like it's nothing. Like, how you do that? Because I'm a righty, so when I used to play ball, I used to always go to my right side. And I remember niggas used to always be like, block is right, because they know I couldn't go left. I could never go left.
God damn you, why you giving up the scout report, man?
I used to hate when niggas would peep that. Block is right. Like, what the fuck? I would stop. I'm like, damn.
Let him figure it out himself. Stop helping him out. But yeah, I think I could beat Quavo. Because I'm watching the Instagram clips of Quavo playing in the gym, and I'm like, yo, barely.
Blocks.
Yeah, I'm like, son, you should be embarrassed. Like, he's probably 5'9" and he's blocking you. And barely anybody's guarding him. I'm like, yo, I'll beat Quavo. Like,
cause I seen somebody playing D and they just let him go by.
Yeah.
Like, he was standing there, and then once he went to the right, I think, dude didn't even move his feet to, like, try to keep defending him. He just stood in the stands like this. Cause I watched the clip, like, mad times. So he was standing there like this, Quavo, like, da-da-da. And then Quavo went. And dude is still standing there. I'm like, bro, you're not even gonna try to defend him. You're not gonna try to catch the block or something. Like, yo, I'm like, whatever. But I don't know. I think he's nice. You know who's nice? I haven't seen him play, but Famous Dex. I heard Famous Dex is nice.
I can see that.
He's from Chicago. I heard a lot of people from Chicago play ball.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
When they turn gangster.
Yeah. Motherfuckers in Chicago play ball a lot.
Like Lil Durk.
Lil Durk. Who do we think is the best rapper that can hoop?
Right now, I'm gonna give it to probably Chris Brown or Quavo.
Wait, Chris Brown's a cheat code. Chris Brown's a cheat code. I've seen Chris Brown. I remember Chris Brown almost 12 years ago playing in the N1 mixtape tour.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
He's nice at ball. You seen that video of him playing against playing against Kevin Hart?
Nah.
I gotta say that joint's hilarious.
I don't think he's human, bro.
He's not, bro. We already established that.
Raps, sings,
Front
acts,
you.
plays ball, like what the
What was that joke they had? They said this man front flips on time, on beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chris Brown up
that's
there.
dangerous.
I think I'll probably go J. Cole. Like, because Cole tall, Cole 6'2". Cole been hooping for a good minute. He played high school ball.
Dennis Smith brought his jersey out. That was
Word. Somebody had a picture of Fab. It was like, this is Fab's face right now when he saw that Cole jersey. And it's like Fab just like this. Like, they was like, Fab want that jersey so bad, he about to go get it.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell. But I think Cole's the best one.
Yeah, Cole might be.
Drake's game's gotten better over the years. I've seen it. He
Yeah,
works out with that dude, Handle Like. Shout out to Handle Like. That's my guy. So I've seen that.
Yeah.
But Drake got that Paul Pierce barely get off the ground game.
Yeah.
Like,
That fat man game.
yeah, that fat man game. I think it might be Cole, bro. Like, I think it might be Cole. Like, for real. I mean, shout out to Quavo.
What about
2 Chainz.
Yeah, let's say 2 Chainz. I heard the game is nice too.
Game is nice. Game plays in LA's most competitive league every summer, the Drew League.
Yeah.
He plays in that joint every summer. He gotta be annoying to deal with too, because he's so growling.
I heard Gucci died too.
I seen Gucci, bro.
He's trash.
I'm beating Gucci.
Yeah, he's trash.
No, Gucci can play, but I seen it. I'm like, yo, Gucci, like, you just take advantage of the mismatch. That's not fair. Like, post up, hook shots. I'm like, for real, it was just funny seeing that because it's like, yo, I would love to play these guys. It's like, yo, let's do it, man. Like, motherfucking, I'll pick them up.
That's why we gotta get the Foresight popping so then we can have
Celebrity
a radio versus rappers.
Oh, yes. I'm doing
fun.
that. Oh my god. That's lit. You know.
Are you gonna come in suited up? They're gonna be like, damn, I ain't never seen you like that. Yep. He's just gonna be so serious.
Oh yeah, I got you. I might learn how to dunk again. For real. Shout out to all of us.
I'm here to play ball, that's it.
Yeah. Shout out to all of us that had like our athletic peaks when we were younger. Like I had my first dunk when I was 14. Hadn't dunked again. I only dunked twice in my life.
I'm so sure that I could dunk on like some all rims.
You used to clap, right?
Yeah, I could clap. Certain
I can still clap to this day. I'm proud.
At Highlands courts, I was clapping a lot, but I can't dunk. I never dunk. I'm so short. But like little rims, I could dunk. Like it was like post roll, I had to get the big rim and the small rim. Yeah, I could dunk on that because I be working it, so sometimes I be just checking. I checked my temperature last week. I was working the 3 to 11 shift. I was walking through. It was too cold to check the one outside. I was like, should I try? I'm like, nah, it's too cold. So I walked in. Once I walked in, the gym is right there. So I was like, this shit is calling my name. I just looked over and it was like the rim was just shining. So I'm like, let me just check my temperature. So I just ran. I was looking for a ball. I couldn't get one. So I was like, damn, let me just see if I can touch the rim. I was dunking. I was like, oh, let me try again. 2 hands and I was hanging on the shit like Shaq. I was like, let me get off. I'm getting too hyped. My next thing, I was going to go open the closet and get a ball, and I was going to just start ODing, and I would have never finished work. I would have just been in there wild.
Have a personal content.
Recording videos and send it to you. Like, yeah, this is
Oh, son, I would have been dying laughing. I would have saved the video just for my own personal use.
I might do one because I'm gonna be working there from like starting next week up until like the end of March, maybe like the first week of April. I'm gonna get it, so I'm gonna try it one of them nights.
Word. I'm in position 2 before we wrap up. I'm on a fast track to get a full-time teaching job. Doing sports media, teaching the youth. I'm actually excited, man, because it looks like next month I'll be talking to a journalism class at Fordham. Fordham University. I'll be giving a speech, you know what I mean, which is exciting. Like, damn, like, boys out here giving speeches at colleges, putting all the young ones on game. You want to create content? Huh? You think this is the life? What? Y'all think I can do this? Y'all think I know hashtags? What? Editing? Yeah, man, but I'm excited about that. I can't wait to do it. But before we wrap up, I wanted to talk about Cardi because obviously, you know, Cardi's a Grammy-winning artist now. Shout out to her. But I want to talk strictly about the music with Cardi because I feel like with Cardi, there might be a reason to be concerned about Cardi at this point. There might be a reason to be concerned about Cardi at this point. Because so far with these records she has, it's just like a mixed bag, bro. It's like you're doing good on the remixes. And she's had a few remixes that she's been on and features. Like the Tatiana joint was cool. What?
Nah, somebody's cold, yeah, I can't.
The Tatiana remix was cool. Her feature with the City Girls was cool. There was the record with Meek was dope. Hey,
that's my guy. That's my goals.
The record with Cardi.
Yeah,
was cool.
call me back in like a few though, cause we about to wrap this up. I can't be on.
Trying to multitask, but yeah, it's just like she's doing good on those type of records, but her own records, she's bricking, bro.
She's bricking, bro.
Money, to me, Money's not a good record.
Yeah, I think I heard Money once.
And the new joint with Bruno, that's the worst they came up with.
I didn't even go listen to it. I didn't go check for it, bro. I'm not like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't want to say I feel like she like had her run and it's over with, but like I'm not checking. Like I don't go check for her music. Like I checked for her album and that was it. I didn't check for anything else. The Tatiana joint I seen on Instagram, she did good on that. So it was like
the Meek record.
Yeah, the Meek
Before the distraction.
She
She killed that, and then the City Girls one she did good at.
Yeah, so I got maybe she's just like the new Nicki. And Nicki's songs ain't hitting, but Nicki's features always hit.
But still, it's just like you can't have that. Not at this point. You know, Nicki has an excuse. She's over 10 years into the game, so it's like for Cardi, it's like I don't know. Plus, these records feel forced. They don't feel organic. Like, Money doesn't feel right to me. This joint with Bruno doesn't feel right to me. Why is it not Cardi featuring Bruno Mars? Why is it Cardi and Bruno Mars in the artist title? You know, like, with the way they put that together.
Maybe she needs to take a little break. Because she didn't even take a break while she was pregnant, right? Because she was working on the album. Didn't she say that?
Yeah, she did in that rant. You're right.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe she needs a break. Just let her creative mind just flow.
Let Partisan take us give you a few bars.
Go on the gram, do your little funny skits, like get back in your bag, like just chill for a little bit.
Give Partisan a bag.
Stop.
I want to speak of Partisan Fartain.
I think she's trying to like please her fans too much. Like sometimes you gotta let them suffer. True, it's true. Like a nigga like me was suffering for like 4 or 5 years.
That's right.
So you gotta let them suffer. I'm suffering right now with SZA. She not on the gram. I'm tired.
Is it going on what 2-3 years with her? Since Control?
Control, yeah. And then she's not even on it. She left Instagram. She came on yesterday, or 2 days ago. No, yesterday. She posted something for like a festival, like I don't know. Somebody commented and was like, "Bitch, how you gonna get up here after leaving us and you post some shit like this and nothing about your album? What the fuck?" She responded and was like, "First of all, don't call me bitch." And then something, then she just deleted the post. I'm like, damn, you fucking up. Maybe she's gonna come back to the ground.
Yeah, like you messing it up, bro. Like you can't even be doing that. And also, let me also give a shout out to the OVO fam on Twitter, cause Thursday night was a fun night when we all listened to So Far Gone Again.
Yeah, that brought me back.
That was lit, bro. I had a heck of a time on the timeline that
That
night.
brought me back to them rides on the mega bus or the boat bus to DC. That's when that was out. I was listening to that heavy.
I ain't gonna front, I had tears in my eyes a few times that night. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas came on.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas is one of my favorite Drake songs ever.
Brand new. Motherfucker, I tweeted it and I caught a little flack from it. For the most part, I was mostly in agreement, so I can't wait to tell you this. But I was like, yo, y'all should have known Drake was different when at 23 years old, he managed to out-rap Wayne a couple times on those records. When Ignorant-ish came on, Wayne's verse is hard, but Drake was talking something different on Ignorant-ish, boy. Oh my God. He wasn't even 23, pause, he was 22.
Yeah, like 22, 23.
That's with Wayne and Wayne's prime, like, not even a year after Carter 3, 4 years maybe following like the Drought series and Dedication.
Wayne was probably like 25, right?
Wayne was the greatest in the world, and I'm like, yo, he was really doing that. But yeah, it was mad fun. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have for today, you guys. You know, a good little hour, some change. Wills and I have things to do this afternoon, which I'm excited about. So Will's definitely hit them folks up and see how they moving, because I'm definitely trying to pack this up quickly.
We about to go check the temperature over there. Tay and Shorts, they got this little thing they about to start doing, I think, every few weeks, where all the artists just like from around Westchester just link up at a certain location. I don't want to get a location I always like, but yeah, certain location, we link up, everybody just play music, new music you working on, you can preview music, or like could cook up and make new music with an artist there or whatever, and everybody just give their opinion, vibe out, eat food, drink, smoke, all type of shit. So Yeah, that's like the new wave, and we act like well, I don't want to say we, cause Shorten Tay came up with this themselves, and they got the idea from Meek and Diddy.
Yeah.
When they said like artists should be doing more of this or whatever, so I guess they chopped it up and said they want to start something like that for the town. So we about to go check out the first one and see how it goes.
Word, man. We gotta let people know Forsyth, we out here, we in these streets, you feel me, and all that. But yeah, that's episode 73 of the show. Thank you for listening, man. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you guys next week for episode 74. Once again, make sure you're listening to us, reviewing us, subscribing to us on all platforms. Follow us on social media. And yeah, that's just that. Free the boys up top, free the boys down low. You already know how we're rocking, man. I'll talk to you guys next time.